Todd, what are you doing still up? Yeah, I actually slept for a little bit and then got back up. Oh, on call. So you have to stay, like you have to stay actually awake. You don't just wait for the phone to ring. I've had jobs where I was on call. Actually, I'm usually on call every weekend, but I've never gotten a call. Heavy sleeper? Oh, yeah, I don't. My phone could vibrate and I would wake up. But yeah, don't let me keep you up. I'm just making pens. I haven't made a live stream in a while, so I figured I would do one tonight and then take a big long nap tomorrow. Got a few pens to make. Blitzmaster, thanks for stopping in. I just watched a crazy movie on creature features that was on the website. No, these are, this is for our impact team. We usually do seniors, but this year, this is our last year doing it, so I figured I would make one for everybody on the team. So I've got about 40 to make, and I'm making it out of the same piece of yew so that they're all, it's kind of a team thing. Like, it's a really neat closing weekend meetup thing that we do in April. So yeah, I have plenty of time, but I like to get these done just in case things go awry, which they have before. I might, if I have any left over, they might go up on the website. They look really good. I've done 9 so far. I have a few I can show you. Just doing all the cutting and drilling takes forever. This one came out real nice. I love the bug holes and stuff, and the sapwood and dark wood, the light wood and dark wood. They're just simple twist pens, but came out pretty nice, or they're coming out pretty nice. You have a live center that goes over the pen mandrel rod after I over tighten the nut. Yeah, this one, it just goes into that little divot. I just need a little more space, so I don't have it closed in yet. I use my pen mandrel actually for buffing and polishing too. I made some collars for the buffing wheels. And then I always try to keep the halves together in the right orientation. So I put numbers on them. And then I put the tubes in on the same so you don't lose that grain. I'm just going to glue up a couple and then I'll start turning. So once I get going, it goes pretty quick. I'll use the nut, the lifesaver tools. Oh, I see. Yeah, that'd be cool. The nut loosens up sometimes, or if I don't get it tight enough, then I have to stop, tighten it back up. And since it's brass, it's always, when I polish, putting that black brass oxidation. All right, one more. Ooh. I don't do a lot of pens anymore. Used to do a lot. Guess I gave everyone I know a pen. So I made about 4. No, just kidding. I do these every year for this group. Every year in April. But this is the most I've ever done for this group. I don't think anybody would be watching, so no cats to let out of the bag. Oh, I tried to do a Celtic knot. It didn't end up right, but I wanted to do it again, and I just kind of didn't get back to it. But yeah, I'd love to do those. Those are cool. All right. Make sure everything's in the frame. I want to build an assembler. I know you can buy them, but I always try to build stuff just to see if I can do it. really need a crosscut sled with a stop. Don't cut all the way through. All right, we'll see you, Todd. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Jared Kniffen. We are making pens. We're making pens. Pens on the lathe. It's 2 a.m. 2:28 actually. And on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. And I thought I would make some pens for my website at www.baileyworkshop.com. We make all kinds of stuff. Haven't put any pens up there yet, but yeah, I have a few of them that I've made. I need to make 40 for this particular event, so I have 9 of them done. And this is from Wood. Some of them are really cool. They have a lot of character in them. But they're all going to be exactly the same metal kits and all. Just got to make 40 or more. I think I bought a 48 count kit, so use the green. And then I just shape them, coat them with some Satellite City CA glue, polish them up, and then put another blank set on and do the assembling later. It's not a terribly long process, but when you have to do it 40 times, it gets kind of long. Thank you. Thanks, Jared. Yeah, I like them. They're different. Every one of them's unique. You won't find another pen like that in the world. Especially, I really like the ones with the bug holes and some of the lighter sapwood and the darker wood. They really look pretty cool. Alright, so then I put that super glue on. Then we will speed back up. Put some abrasive paste or polishing paste. They shine right up. It is U, Y-E-W. Mostly when I've seen people use U, it is from the UK, but I am from Northeast Ohio, and my brother had some in his backyard. So that's what we're using. I love the character of it. It's a really nice grain. So I lay them out, I keep them going the same direction, and then later we'll assemble them, tomorrow maybe. All right. So I just glued up some new blanks. So I've got to face them off. So we'll do that next. You can see they have a brass insert that goes in there, and then we use these spacers that are the same thickness as the pen components. This is the slimline pen kit. I've found that spending more money on a kit doesn't really, I don't know, benefit as much. Most people are like, what, you made this pen? There's no way. And then you're like, well, it's a kit, and oh, okay, you know, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, most people are just happy with the slimline. Nothing fancy. And I think these were, it's a knockoff, so they were like $2 a kit, maybe? I don't know, I forget. Something like that from Amazon. And then I'll use my Satellite City thick CA glue. So just a simple sanding, and I don't put a ton of CA on it. I don't want to change the texture. Just want to seal it. Some guys will do 6 or 7 layers. I just do 2. And then I polish it with some abrasive paste, polish, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. And I keep them in the order they were cut in. And they'll end up looking like that eventually. Just a twist pen. type of lathe. Getting one for beginners. Yeah, so this is a WEN, W-E-N, and I highly recommend it just because this one is a 12 by 18. So the important number is the 12. You can do, it's 6 inches from the center to the bed. So you can do 12-inch diameters, which is pretty big for this lathe. Like, I think it's a 3/4 horsepower. So 12-inch bowls, pretty big, but I've done them. This one, I wanted the bigger lathe, so I got, I did not get the electronic motor control, so I have to change the belt to change the speed, but it's like less than $300. You're gonna spend enough on tools and sharpening system and all that it's the lathe is really just the motor. It's the part that spins stuff. So you don't want to get a dirt cheap one, but I don't think you have to spend. Now, this is for hobby use. Like, if I used it 8 hours a day, 7 days, 5 days a week, it probably wouldn't last. It would overheat, I'm sure. So this is just for hobby use, but I use it quite a bit. A couple days a week, sometimes more. Yeah, so this is the WEN LA 3424. And then I actually have a video review of this one that I did about 4 years ago. And that's when I started. Like, I did it. I really didn't know anything about what I was doing back then, but most of the information's pretty good. But back then it was the 3424T. They've since changed the name, but it's the exact same lathe. And then if you check out our website at baileyworkshop.com, you might find some of these eventually. If I can get enough made for the order and make a few extra, we'll have them on our website. Yeah, the changing speeds is not hard. There's a belt, and actually you can see this decal. There's a sheave on the spindle here and the sheave on the motor, and as you move through, this is dirty, you can't really see it, but furthest out, so this would be the end, is 520 RPM, and as you move in this way, it goes up to 3200, 3400, something like that. I only go up to 2150 usually. I go back and forth. Yeah, it's not hard at all. So lose the motor, belt. Oh, I already moved it. And then you move the belt, put it back down, lock it in. I do the bottom part here, the other part here, and then it'll go slow. So a project like this, I change it twice for each set of blanks. So if I'm making 40 blanks, I'm changing the speed 80 times. So it's not that hard to do. It'd be kind of nice to have just an electronic, but at the time I didn't want to spend the extra money, and I think the electronic one was either $400 or $500, and it was only a 10-inch lathe, and I really wanted the 12-inch, and I did not want to spend $500. So change it here, move the top spindle, and I'm actually on the same belt for 5 years, and I bet I've used this lathe probably 3 or 4 times a week in 5 years. If not more. You know what? I forgot to sand this one. There's a little spot right there that I don't like. I completely forgot to sand it. Which is alright. We can recover from that. Eclipse, you're back after a very long time. Have you been in before? I don't remember, but I'm sorry about that. I'm really bad with remembering. But I'm glad you're back. If anybody in the chat has a channel you'd like to promote, feel free to put it in the chat. I know you can't do links, but you can at least mention it, or if you're, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, sorry about that, driftwood. I don't think it's breaking up on my end. Hopefully it's not. Had a couple little patches to make here. Alright, a little bit of sanding, then we'll put our coating on. And wait till you see the difference between this and with the coating on. It's pretty amazing. Just using CA glue, just a little bit. And we'll speed back up, put some polish on it. What do you use to patch it? I use the CA glue and some of the shavings because I want it to be the same color. So usually I'll kind of crinkle them up above so that the smallest stuff falls on it, and then just put a drop of CA on it and it'll soak in, and then I spray it with the accelerator from Satellite City and it cures it right away, so then you can cut it off, cut it smooth. And then that abrasive paste I make myself. It's mineral oil, beeswax, and diatomaceous earth. So, and that's the thing with this kind of stuff, like everybody's like, why do you make the blank so big? if you're cutting them so small, but sometimes the hole goes off if I'm drilling it on this side and it ends up over there. You got to prepare for that. And then you got pieces that chip off, and it's not an exact science by any means. Thank you. Yep, making some pens. Elle, I still have some tops for you. And I was going to tell you, I have a store now, a Shopify store, and I could put those on that store if you'd rather do that, rather than give me your address, which is absolutely fine. But you have to tell me, because if I put them up there and then someone else buys them, then they'll be gone. But I can put them up there, those little ones. I thought I sent you my address. I don't think so. I can check again. But I don't think so. And if you did, I apologize. But that definitely sounds like something I would do. So let me check that. Not right now, but I will check it. But yeah, if you do give me your address, I'll send them out to you. Like, that idiot, I sent him my address. He never sent me my stuff. But no, guys, check out our Shopify. It's at baileyworkshop.com, www.baileyworkshop.com. And oh shoot, I almost put the wax on and no glue. We gotta put the glue on. And check out, we have tops, we do some diamond painting pens. I think I have a wine bottle stopper, or just a bottle stopper. I guess doesn't have to be for wine, but all kinds of stuff. Adding new stuff all the time. Probably make some of these pens. These are for an event that we're doing. I need to make 40 of them, but I bought a 48 count kit, so we'll have a few left over to put on the website. And I don't even think I need all 40, but just to be on the safe side. But yeah, if you're looking to get into wood turning, like, it's not super hard. It does take some technique, especially like that skew that I'm using is not super easy to use. And then just learning how to do all the cuts and everything and how to sharpen, and I always say anybody can do it if you put your mind to it. right, and that's it. Take it back off. All right, so I've been on for an hour and 15. We did, when you're turning, where do you look? Oh, I look at, I kind of both. Like if this were on here, sometimes I'll look at the top, sometimes I watch the bottom. I'm just looking at the whole piece really. But you need to kind of watch where your tool's going to hit into the wood. But sometimes, like some of these blanks, there's a lot of dead space until it gets round. So you can't really look at the bottom because you'd be driving into more wood than you think. So you kind of look at the top, I guess. So we've made tonight, and I put them on these sticks so I get the order right, because the wood is, it's the same piece. So I want to keep them consistent. So tonight we've made 5. And then I'll assemble those probably tomorrow. But they're going to look like these pens. This is one of my favorites. It's got some wormholes in it, the sapwood, some of the heartwood in it, and I like that dark, kind of like a gunmetal. Some of these are a little more plain, all made out of the exact same piece of wood. So, yep, I need to make 40 of them. I've got 9 complete, 5 more to assemble, and so what's that? 9, 5, 14. So I have 26 more to go. So yeah. In a cabin, yeah. They're kind of nice. This is yew. It's YEWU wood. So it has a really nice grain to it. I really like working with it. Shines up real nice. It's got some nice features to it. So, all right, I was gonna do some more, but my feet are killing me tonight. So we're gonna stop here. Thanks everyone for coming in. We're probably going to do some more tomorrow, maybe. Definitely Monday. We usually do live streams Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm kind of slowing up for the summer. Got a lot of outside projects to do. So I'm gonna say Monday, maybe Friday, probably not Wednesday. So thanks for coming in. Yeah, Driftwood Day. Make sure you subscribe and check out some of the other videos I've done. A lot of good information there. I love turning, not just pens. I do a lot of tops. I love making toys, wooden toys. So check us out. Throw me some ideas if you have any. Everybody kind of had some toys at their grandparents' house or something, and we're always open for suggestions. So, yep. Thanks guys for coming in. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, all that. But we'll see ya. Thanks for coming in. And I'm gonna look for your address, Al. You better send it so I can send you those tops. All right. Bye, guys.